did broke Elsa. I got my money up and I told everyone, hey, I'm rich now. So
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omaomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are looking at some of the reasons why some people don't like popular TikToker, social media influencer Elsa Majimbo. Now, Elsa Majimbo is a Kenyan social media influencer, content creator that really blew up during the pandemic. She started with some funny skits where her hair would be undone, she would wear some glasses, she will be eating chips, she'll be talking about what she will do when she gets rich, she'll be talking about the money and also how she's spending it and how she wants to live large and how she wants to enjoy herself. And she was kind of hilarious because sometimes she would just be laughing at herself and people kind of resonated with her. Now, lately, some of our content has been getting people talking and people are like, what is going on? So in this video, we're going to check out what exactly has made people not to like her anymore. We'll look at our old videos, we'll look at some of our recent videos, we'll also look at the controversy that she had or issue that she had with Naomi Campbell. We'll look at some of our responses to what people are saying about her. We'll also look at some people's thoughts about our recent videos or our current videos, and then I'll come back to share my thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you want to subscribe and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now let's get into this video.
if you don't spend your money, then what is it for? Being broke teaches you how to behave in a crisis. It's called life skills. Having $5 but meeting people for lunch, that's called bravery. The money will go either way. Might as well use it now. Brokenness is temporary, being lavish is forever. Money doesn't buy happiness. For you. You don't know me. Money, 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 money. One day it was there, the next it's nowhere to be found. I'm not broke or poor, I'm both. Money requires hard work, and I think I may be allergic. Looking at my bank balance, I'm a bit scared. Terrified is the word. I'm also meant to be responsible and invest, but there's a Ferrari waiting for me. There's a Gucci bag calling my name. Eventually, I will be rich, whether it's my own money or through marriage. Money doesn't buy happiness for you. It doesn't buy happiness for you. You need to stop speaking for everyone else. You know, they say God gives his battles to his strongest soldiers. When I wake up every day, I say, God, I would not survive as a broke person. Please, please, we will lose the war. Do not put me in that situation. And every year, my net worth goes up. Every year, I tell God I want, and he provides it for me. Because I just said, for me, my money is my happiness. Fortunately, unfortunately. And that's what I'm given. I just say I wouldn't survive, and God knows I would not survive. So he doesn't put me in that situation. And I promise it's okay. It's okay. Money means nothing to God. It means absolutely nothing. How many Mercedes cars exist? Hundreds of thousands? Why can't God put one in your driveway? So it's okay. Say it loud and proud, and say it with your chest. I need money, God. I need money. It's okay. You know what I find so funny is when people on the internet come on here to tell me how people with money, how rich people behave and don't behave. How would you know? How would you know? No, generally, how would you know? Rich people don't brag. Yes, they do. All the fucking time. It's just the things they brag about are not the things you brag about. They're not gonna run around talking about shoes and clothes. That's the basics. Wearing Gucci or wearing Target clothes, it doesn't make a difference to them, because if you have real money, they expect you to afford either. They talk about islands. They talk about houses. They talk about Cars. How is someone going to brag to you about a house in Greece, a house in South Africa, and a house in Los Angeles and in Aspen when you only have one home? How are you going to relate? So how are they going to brag to you? You just can't keep up with the conversation. They brag to people who they're competing with, people they want to be in business with, people they want to impress. They're not trying to impress you. They don't give two fucks what you think, really. Wearing a blazer from Zara and some office pants and button-up white tee doesn't make you old money. People with money know people with money based on how you walk, how you talk, how your teeth look. So you don't come here telling me, oh, this is what money looks like, this is what money looks like. You wouldn't know, babe. You wouldn't.
What's the emotion or thought that comes to mind when I say Kenya?
Bullying.
That is not what I thought you'd say.
Bullying.
So that means pain.
Yeah. I did broke Elsa. I got my money up and I told everyone, hey, I'm rich now. So
How rich are you? You say this a lot that you're rich. How rich are you, Elsa?
well, not rich enough to own a private island, but rich enough to live in Beverly Hills and have my own chauffeurs.
Sending money back home or to your extended family is such a common African practice that I absolutely hate. I saw my dad doing it, and I don't even know any of my extended family. I saw him doing it with his brothers, with his sisters, with his grandparents, parents, like everyone in the family. As long as you have a job, they expect you to share that money accordingly. And that is just something I will not be participating in. I already knew I would never participate in this. Like, how do you come and tell me, oh, my kids are starving? Yeah, they're starving because you're fucking lazy. Get off your ass, get a job, and feed your kids. And also, there's this one like extended family member of ours, and she used to ask my dad for money, and she texted me, and she asks me for money. You've been asking my dad for money since before I was born. I was raised, I grew up. Now you're asking me for money. You lazy son of a bitch. I am not fitting your habits. Clearly you're too lazy to be alive. I will let you starve. The fuck? I don't understand what's so funny about someone stalking and harassing me. This man has been following me for 8 months. 8 months I have been stalked, harassed, 8 months of police, 8 months of hiding, 8 months of trying to figure it out on my own because I didn't want to come to ask for help, and I come to ask for help. God bless y'all.
Elsa Majimbo rose to fame during the global lockdown, armed with oversized glasses, crunchy chips, and unapologetic humor. Her witty TikTok videos quickly went viral, making her one of the most recognizable young African comedians online. Millions of people connected with her relatability and humor, and she became a household name for those seeking light-hearted relief during difficult times. Her breakthrough reached new heights in 2022 when American TV host Steve Harvey invited her onto his show. Their meeting was more than just a career milestone. Harvey even shared his personal number with Elsa and promised support if she ever needed it. For a young Kenyan comedian, this was a surreal leap into global stardom, and fans celebrated her success. But then came a noticeable shift. Elsa's signature cheap eating skits gave way to luxury storytelling, oils, sunglasses, and a careful polished aesthetic. She began moving in celebrity circle, including with the likes of Beyonce, and she openly admitted that wealth had changed her. When I get rich, I will switch, she reminded fans, and she delivered on that promise.
Let's talk about all the hate that Elsa Majimbo is getting online. So for years, a lot of you knew Elsa as this girl, the funny girl. She's absolutely hilarious. I love her videos. But she wasn't that well off, you know, and you guys were very happy and very comfortable with this version of Elsa. And then, all of a sudden, one day we got this version of her, the rich, successful Elsa, traveling the world, meeting all of these celebrities, living her absolutely best life. That is when the hate comments started, okay? Even if you scroll down her videos, you would notice that the comments on her videos from her past videos and the current ones, completely different. And if you go through her comments, you would notice that all of her comments are coming from us, us, if you know what I mean, which is really funny. You have to ask yourself, why is this version of Elsa making you feel so uncomfortable? Why is it triggering you? What is it about this woman just existing and living her best life that makes you feel so uncomfortable? She recently posted a video about meeting Beyonce. And I went to the comments, and as usual, the comments were just, oh, this girl must be lying, you know? And those of you who are making those comments, if you had bothered to just go to her Instagram, she literally had posted the pictures of her and Beyonce already on her Instagram before she made the video on TikTok. I think we need to go for therapy at this point in time.
Who is, I mean, she's like a TikTok social media sensation. Lockdown, she got very popular. People like Naomi Campbell saw her, like talked to her, done interviews with her, that sort of thing, and she became super, super popular. Not just because of Naomi, but she was part of that journey. Things going around that her relationship with Naomi was a bit strained, and so she done like a bit of a story time about that, and she spoke about her being blackballed by Naomi. Mm-hmm. Now Elsa may have overstepped, right? From Naomi's point of view, she may have overstepped, and that overstepping, unfortunately, has consequences. It shouldn't, but it does. So then you have to make a choice. Are you prepared to deal with that or not?
I think basically is what she is saying, that once she had worked out actually what it implied to be within Naomi's circle, it wasn't worth it. And I think
that's fine.
That's fine. That is, and I commend her.
But there is also
that's
fine. But she also has to admit to herself why she was in Naomi's circle.
Mm-hmm. That is an abuse of power. If I am like, I have all of the cards, and now you must dance to my tune, that is an abuse of power. It's only I can't see there's any way around it.
It's only because Elsa wants what she wants that she is putting up. Well, she's putting herself in that position to maintain the relationship with Naomi. If she didn't want what she wants,
because it's useful to her.
Because it's useful, exactly.
Well, her livelihood was going. You know what? Exactly what you guys are explaining is how the music business screws over people. Yeah. It's exactly the same thing. Because you need that vehicle, you must do whatever I tell you to do. That's not fair. It's actually not okay.
No, I'm not saying. Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying it's okay either.
But I'm saying like. Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
I feel like we're saying the same
we are.
thing. It's just that it is this industry. All of those industries is one frigging big game, right? Do you know what I mean? And you kind of, to be successful in it, you've kind of got to know how to play the game.
Just think, if we spin this round, and Elsa was talking about a man, we would absolutely be like, at best, there's a bit of bullying, but really, that sounds like pretty much coercive behavior. Like,
when you only have one home, how are you going to relate? So how are they going to brag to you?
Talking to your mostly Black audience about how they're too poor to relate to old money when the basis of our oppression as Black people across the world, no matter where you are, is literally based off of what old money has done to us is actually wild. I truly don't understand why being so classist is so socially acceptable, considering that so many people are currently struggling right now. And mind you, all these rich people who won't be bragging to us about their houses have been watching us scramble to organize funds for people in Sudan, Congo, Palestine, etc., and have done nothing to help us. What's the point of having multiple homes if you're just watching people suffer?
In Los Angeles and in Aspen, when you only have one home, how are you going to relate?
We are currently observing one of our own people call us poor because they are where they are socially and financially. And we also recognize that this is our own doing. It's a result of our own actions.
An update to this Naomi Campbell and Elsa drama, and I am screaming at the top of my lungs. Also made this 8-minute long video basically talking about her alleged experiences with Naomi Campbell. She then ended up deleting that video after about a good 3 hours. People on Twitter were like, why ain't you standing on business? Why'd you delete it? She's now come out and said the reason why she deleted it was because Naomi apparently threatened to sue and post screenshots of a time when Elsa asked her to help her with some old white executives that were trying to sleep with her. Guys, stop spilling your own tea. Like, we did not need to know all of this. This is all too much information. These are conversations that could have been had on the phone, over Zoom, via text. Let me give you my 2 pence on this whole scenario, right? I think that if you were about to make an 8-minute video, expose, whatever it is about any celebrity or any famous person you know, understand that there will be consequences 100%. There is a chance that they will get lawyers involved. There is a chance that they will probably try to expose you for things that they've seen you do. This is all expected, right? So if you're going to post a video, you have to stand on business and keep it because you knew what was to come. Like, this tweet also got deleted. Guys.
So Elsa made a video talking about her experience with Naomi Campbell, which she then deleted. And she then posted a tweet explaining why she deleted the video, because obviously she was threatened to be sued. And in her video, she addressed a couple of things about how when she was rising to fame, there were certain people that took credit for her success. And obviously this said person that she's talking about was Naomi. And that's what she would hear from meeting other people within the higher parts of the industry. And is it surprising that Elsa has since then deleted the video? No. Is it surprising that she was then threatened to be sued? No. But is it disheartening that a black woman came forward to talk about her experience, about how she felt she was treated differently, for standing firm about how she got to where she is? Yeah, there's a problem. And the main problem is whenever it comes to black women coming forward to talk about their experience when it comes to the industry, there are always people that will try to diminish and take away from what they're trying to say, which is exactly what has happened in this situation. This is not the first time we've heard stories about, bullies in the industry. I've worked in the same industry that she's talking about, and I can tell you for a fact there are a lot of people out there that will do their absolute best if they hate you, for you not to have a career, for you not to have any sort of success and opportunities that you would get if you were besties with them and if you kissed their asses and did as they say. And I think it's very powerful that Elsa was able to share her story. Not so much the part that she was threatened by a lawsuit, but she was able to take over control about something that really affected her within a period of her life. And unfortunately, a lot of black people and POC in the industry don't have the courage as much as she did coming forward to talk about what she went through. And I think this is very important because whenever someone speaks about things such as this, which is very important, we should not come forward to try and silence them and their voice. If anything, we should empower them.
And I'm going to be so real with you guys because I'm so fucking pissed. But I feel like as Africans, we have become so desensitized to a lot of issues that when we hear someone talking about an actual problem, we still want to find a way to laugh at it, even if that is not our story or our own situation to laugh at. Because what do you mean that Elsa Majimbo posted about a stalker? Literally, this is the second video she made about the stalker that I have seen. Last week, we literally had a discussion about this stalker and how she has been handling the situation. Do you think it's easy to keep on living when someone is stalking you, actively watching you without your consent, even after you have told this person to stop, and then the person reaches out to the public telling them about how they are being stalked and how they can assist them, and then your response is, are we supposed to believe these stories because you are always talking about your trips, so how will we believe this one? It's giving, this is where your brain is and this is where you are, very separate and distant. Are you trying to tell me that your sense of discernment is so flawed that you don't know when an issue is serious and when somebody is telling you a story about their life to entertain you? A lot of you watch her videos and out of jealousy, you try to put it down and say she's lying, easily revealing that you do not understand the complexities of life. Because if you did, you understand that there are many people living a totally different life from you. And it is not their place to prove to you that the experiences that they are posting about on their page is true. And regardless of if it is or not, that is not enough reason for you to make fun of a person that is literally being stalked. Talking about some, oh, where did you get this dress from? This is not the time. Talking about some, oh, I'm pretty sure no one is stalking you because you are dark skinned. So colorism? Worst one, you should have stopped to talk to him. What? Just very few people that are literally in that comment section empathizing with her and understanding the situation. And as someone who has literally been stalked before, do you know how scary that is? And you want to come on the internet and joke about that? People are so vile.
Nowadays, South Africans never hesitate to express their shock about the evolution of Elsa Majimbo. And honestly, if you are paying attention from the beginning, it's not too surprising. But I understand your shock. Elsa was one of those few African creators that entertained us during the lockdown, telling elitist jokes that we all found relatable and funny. Come find out she was not joking. Everything she was saying, she most definitely meant it. And exactly who she is now, or who she's transformed to, is evidence of that. Shorty wasn't joking. She was on this app and on IG spitting her mind, telling you guys what she was really thinking, but you guys thought she was joking. And since we have met ourselves on this juncture, why not just accept the babe for who she is, and just, if you're a fan of it, stick around. If you're not a fan of it, bro, just scroll. This routine monthly smear campaign that everybody just goes around saying, oh my God, Elsa, I can't believe like, bro, please, shut it. Are you a fan of the evolution? Yes, stay. Are you not? Okay, move forward. But who you thought she was and who she really was very two different people. I honestly find these monthly smear campaigns that happen every time annoying. Seriously, it's getting old. If you're going to be tapped in, stay tapped in. If you're not, then bro, move on with your life.
You guys, I think that Elsa Majimbo needs more support from us. I think that she's a very young girl. She keeps on complaining about the hatred that she keeps getting online. She posted on Instagram screenshots of the replies that she got from her tweets, and they were so scary. Like, they were so vitriolic. Like, I was literally taken aback when I saw it, you know? I think she's 22 years old. No 22-year-old should be seeing this being said about them. And no one, period, you know, especially not a 22-year-old. And I think that the context that she's in is not really understood by a lot of us. I spent the last 2 years reading the news in Uganda, in Kenya, every single day as part of my job. Like, it was part of my job to know what is happening in multiple African countries. And one thing that I noticed is that there's so many things that would fly there that would not fly in South Africa, in terms of patriarchy, in terms of treatment of women, in terms of what you can say, what you can do, how public figures conduct themselves, how women are treated in public, like public figures, you know. And I'm not saying that South Africa is the bastion for gender equality, but I'm saying, like, even where we're at, those things would not fly. And so she's in a context that is violently anti-woman. That's most contexts, but like, this is another level. This is another level. So she's not in a very safe space, and she needs our support. I feel like hating on celebrities, that's normal, but like, the contexts are different. The hate that Jojo Siwa gets for being like weird or whatever in America is not the same as the hate that Elsa is getting from her people at home. They're two completely different levels. There's differences in protections, there's differences in what this actually means for her, etc. So I really think we need to support her more. Just had to chime in there.
So we've seen exactly what has been going on. We've seen the shift from our old videos to our new videos. We've seen some of the responses that people have said. We've seen some of the issues that she had with Naomi Campbell. I would love to hear your thought about everything. Do you think people are right not to resonate with her, or do you think she's right to shift our content style and our content? I would love to hear your own thoughts, so please leave your comments in the comment section. Now, personally, like I explained, she really blew up during the pandemic, and that basically was when I knew her, and a lot of people were reposting her videos, and she was funny to me. It was hilarious, and I was like, oh, this girl is doing good and everything. And after everybody got back to normal lifestyle, I really did not see her videos because I was never following her. It was just when people repost and the rest that I used to see her videos. Then on a particular day, I think a blog that I follow reposted her videos, and in the comment section people were like, oh, I miss her when she was eating chips and laughing and everything. And I was like, oh, is it that lady? So I went to her page, I saw some of our new content, and I was like, wow, this is a transformation, and I moved on. But lately, it seems like anything that she does, people are always like not resonating with it. And honestly, I feel like she's doing what she said she was going to do. Now, some people have a problem with her content, and I'm going to try and explain it as a small content creator. Now, the First thing she does, she normally does as if she's just putting on a camera, like then backing off from the camera. That is what some of the content creator teachers and the rest will say is a hook. It gets people to check out our video. Then also the people have a problem with her always oiling her skin or putting lotion on her skin. That also is a hook, because as she's usually oiled up and glowed up, and then she's putting extra, people gonna be wondering, oh, why is she just oily like this? Why is she shining like that? And it keeps people glued while they are listening to what she's saying, because they are wondering why she's putting so much oil and lotion. Another thing is that those oils and lotion that she's putting on her body might be paid partnership, might be ads, because sometimes you see the name of the lotion. So it is something that is probably bringing her money. I don't know. I'm just saying, based on the knowledge I have about content creation. So her putting the oil and the lotions could be a hook, could also be a partnership. Now, most of the time she's always showing her outfit. Now she has become like a fashion content creator, so she has to show her outfit. Now, a fashion style is not something that I resonate with, but for some people it might be what they resonate with. Now, some of the stories that she's talking about, some people are like, why is she talking about it like this and everything? And I don't know, some people feel it might be fake, but I don't know about that. But when she talks about her money and everything, she has been saying that when she gets money, she's going to do those things. So I don't know why it's a surprise to people that she is telling you that she has done those things or she's doing those things. Now, I saw that she was once listed as 25 under 25 richest social media influencer in Africa or something. And that is a good thing for her. She, in another video, she was talking about how she had $500,000 in her account, and she told her manager and accountant to give it out because she did not feel like she needed the money and everything. So it shows that her content creation and everything is bringing her money. So she's already saying she's rich. She keeps on saying she's rich, but she has already been talking about the fact that when she's rich, you're going to know. When she's rich, she's going to do this, she's going to do that. So why saying it is just being realistic to what she was saying previously. I get how it can rub people of the wrong way because of she's Kenyan, she's African, and quite a lot of people might not have that kind of amount that she's flaunting, but it's her content. She has always been outrageous and outlandish and saying things that she wants to do. Do I resonate with it? No. So that's why I don't really watch her content. So I don't know how you watch her content, and in the comment section you say, I miss this, the former Elsa, I miss this thing. If her content has outgrown what you like, skip a video. I really don't get it. Skip a video. Why are you in the comment section saying, oh, she's not like this, I don't like her like this and the rest? It's not compulsory to like a content creator. It's not compulsory to like a social media influencer. You can always skip, you can always block. So I think people are attacking her because she has changed her style of content is just not right. She is allowed to evolve anyhow she wants, and she's allowed to talk about her life anyhow she wants to talk about her life, as long as she's happy with it. Even though it might not resonate with you, you can always move on. Now, some people are saying that she was never poor, that she had family members that are well-to-do. I don't know about that. I'm not Kenyan, so I don't know anything about her family. But I've seen some comments saying that she's a Nepo baby and all that. When I'm rich and all the previous videos that she was doing was just because of she was just trying to cosplay being broke or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a Kenyan, like I said. But if that's the case, it's content that she did and she used it to rise up to get her own money. Good luck to her. She was funny. You laughed. She got the views. She got the money. I think it's convenient exchange, even though it's not something that I personally would do, but that's what works for her and she's good with that. Now, for the issue with Naomi Campbell, I'm not entirely sure what exactly happened per se, because at the end of the day, she had to like bring down the videos and I never saw those videos. And then Naomi Campbell trying to sue her and everything, and only trying to expose how she was trying to work her way up in Hollywood. It's a mess that I think she has moved past it, but maybe one day, one time, she might just decide to open up the can of worms, or what do they call it, and let everybody know in full details what happened. So that's all about my thoughts about why people don't resonate with Elsa Majimbo, why some of them are like hating on her. I think, like I said, if her content is not resonating with you, people are allowed to move on. There are a lot of content creators, there are a lot of social media influencers, there are a lot of YouTubers, TikTokers that do the type of content she used to do that might resonate with you. So you can find those ones and watch their videos and support them. The audience that resonates with Elsa will definitely continue to support her and watch her video. So I would love to hear what you guys think about the reasons why some people don't resonate with Elsa Majimbo. Do you think that they are right to call her out on her new content, or do you think she's right to be who she wants to be because it's her page, it's her content, and that she doesn't have to change for anybody? I would love to hear what you think about Elsa's old videos and our new videos. So please leave your comment in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.